What's up, guys? Giving you another update for Star Wars Unlimited. It's not yet officially spoiler season, but we are getting a lot of cards revealed. So we have a few leaders to go through, and we're just gonna get right to it here. So our first card that we have revealed is Obi-Wan Kenobi. We have Obi-Wan coming in at 5 resources, so he'll flip when you have 5. He's a command heroism, and his action, when you exhaust him, you use the force. In other words, if you have a force token, you lose it. Give an experience token to a unit without an experience token on it. So you'll be giving away experience tokens. The last Obi-Wan was healing. This Obi-Wan will be giving experience. It's thematic. This is the Obi-Wan from the Clone Wars, a little bit older, so he's definitely training new people, right? So I guess this is the theme for this Obi-Wan, is just giving experience tokens to all the new Jedis or anybody in the Clone Wars. Then we have his flip side. He flips on 5, like I said, and he is a Force Jedi Republic. Those are the traits. Then the keyword is on attack. Not the keyword, but the ability, sorry. On attack, you may give an experience token to another unit without an experience token on it. So you don't need a force token, you can just hand out experience as you're attacking, which is nice. So if you have a lot of units, maybe clones, Rex, any other Jedis, you buff them up, give them more power. It seems pretty interesting. With upgrade hate nowadays, who knows how viable this could be, but either way, he's a 3/6, so he attacks for 3, defends for 6. The last Obi-Wan was a Sentinel, and I think he attacked for 4, if I'm not mistaken. However, this one attacks a little bit less, just for 3. It's a 3/6, so it does come out at 5, so it kind of makes sense on the stats there. Our next leader, and I think this was just before we continue, this was a common leader. Yeah, this is a common leader. Our next leader is Third Sister. It's an Inquisitor, Force Imperial Inquisitor. As an action, you exhaust this unit, play a unit from your hand. It gains hidden for this phase, so you don't need a force token to do that. You just are able to play units hidden in this occasion. So it could be a good way to kind of make sure that your unit is not killed on the first round or when you just play it. Again, this one flips for 5. And on our flip side, Third Sister attacks for 5, defends for 4. So low stats. This is, I think, the same stats as IG-88. I think it's the same stats as IG-88. It comes out hidden though, so you can kind of get her out with more confidence, because it won't get just one-shotted immediately once you flip her. And once you flip her, you know, she comes in ready but hidden, so she'll get in an attack, which is not bad. And on her attack ability is the next unit you play this phase gains hidden. So there's a lot of potential here to be able to get units on the board without getting them one-shotted, but also having something on the board, right? The nice thing about the hidden feature is that you're able to maybe put an upgrade on a unit without having the worry of getting it removed quickly. So maybe you can have this unit and put another Jedi unit and upgrade it, put some kind of lightsaber on it, you know, some kind of upgrade to be able to get ready for the next round. Alright, so we have one more leader reveal, I think. We have Darth Revan. Darth Revan, a popular, desired leader that got revealed on May the 4th. May the 4th. Pretty thematic and pretty appropriate. So Darth Revan, it says Scourge of the Old Republic. This is a leader where we have just one aspect. First time it's happening in the game. One aspect, which is the villainy aspect. You will not have aggression. You will not have villainy. You will not have command. I'm sorry, vigilance, command, cunning. It's just villainy. When a friendly unit attacks and defeats a unit, you may exhaust its leader. If you do, give an experience token to that friendly unit. So you could buff up units that are able to remove other units, enemy units. Now this is a Force Sith unit, and what's unique about this particular card and what's special about it is that this is a Legends card. It's not canon. Some of the distinctions here, and most likely we're going to have more of these cards in this set. If you notice the name, there's a gold border around the name, Darth Revan. And also on the bottom there is a gold bar with this little emblem at the bottom that says L for Legends. This shows us that Lucasfilm Limited and also Disney to some extent are allowing Legends to be involved or be in some kind of Star Wars product after the acquisition of Star Wars, which leads me to believe that potentially these type of Legends characters could potentially be part of canon in the future. Maybe they're changing their minds on their decisions from the past. But if you notice, let's just compare it to the regular card. There's no gold bar at the bottom and no gold border around the name. So we'll see, most likely, I'm sure they didn't do it just for Darth Revan. I'm sure there's going to be other Legends characters that will get this Legends treatment with the border and the gold bar at the bottom. Now this leader is a rare leader. And then on the flip side, he flips for 5. His power is 3/6, same as Obi-Wan. However, this has a restore 1. Not sure if there's another villainy leader that has restore capabilities, but this one does. Darth Revan can help heal your base. The ability is when a friendly unit attacks and defeats a unit, you may give an experience token to that friendly unit. So if you have more units that are just getting rid of units, you can just buff them up as much as possible. And it doesn't have to be any kind of special unit, just a friendly unit, including yourself. If you're able to remove a unit, you can buff yourself up, which is not bad. Now this is a special card as well. Like I said, you got the gold border around the name, and you got the Legends border on the bottom. So this in hyperspace will look pretty nice just because of that red background. That whole black border that we have here is going to go away. It's going to be all red with Darth Revan. So that's going to be a nice looking card. Nice looking art as well. I'm liking that. So very special card for the game. It's very unique, right? The having one less aspect may be challenging because you don't have aggression. You could do a red base. You'll just have red black as your right here as your choices. However, we don't know everything that's going to come out in this set that could actually help. There might be a lot of villainy and single aspect cards, or maybe we'll have a double aspect like villainy, like there is in command and aggression. Those double aspect cards that have 2 yellows, 2 reds. Maybe we'll have a double black. We'll have a dark base. Maybe, who knows? There's a lot of potential here, and there could be so many ways that this can go. So this is just a preview of some of the changes. In the last set in Jump to Lightspeed, we had a aspectless base, which was Lake Country. So we have no idea what kind of things we could possibly get in this new set. So yeah, looking forward to it. And this is a unique card, Darth Revan. The next card that was revealed in the last few weeks is Plo Koon. Second version of Plo Koon. This one is a 6-cost unit in Vigilance Heroism. He's a pretty buff, character coming in at 6. He attacks for 6. He defends for 8. Force Jedi Republic. While the Force is with you, this gains grit. So you want to have that force token with you available as much as possible. This with grit is just strong. It's huge. It comes out for 6, of course. But then again, you know, if you're playing this with Obi-Wan, you can give your friends, your friendly units experience tokens, so that could be nice. Next card we have is Owen Lars, Devoted Uncle. It's a 1-cost vigilance card. It doesn't attack for anything, but it defends for 3. It's a fringe trait. This one has a restore too. So, you know, another maybe option for Sabine or other decks like this. This is nice though. When defeated, search the top 5 cards of your deck for a force unit, reveal it, and draw it. So if in the beginning of the game you're not able to get force units, this is a way to kind of help that. I can see a synergy here with Rey. You know, you could buff up Owen up to 3 times to make him a 3/6. And then you're able to search for units, and it has restore too, the same as Moisture Farmer. You know, with Moisture Farmer as a 4 defense. However, with this Owen Lars, at least you're able to search for force units. It gives you an extra ability to do. So this, I could see this maybe replacing a Moisture Farmer within the Rey deck, possibly. Now the next card here is Watto. It's a 3-cost vigilance card. No money, no parts, no deal. It's a 1 attacks for 1, defense for 6 fringe unit. So we're seeing a lot more fringe. Remember, in Jump to Lightspeed, there was that 1 card that costs 6 that can give shield tokens to fringe units, and Rey is fringe as well. So there's a lot of fringe options coming around. So maybe creating a fringe deck might be viable in this set. On attack, an opponent chooses 1. You may give an experience token to a friendly unit or draw a card. To me, that seems like a nice little option to kind of help your units stay around. Also, if you're doing this, like for example in with Colossus, drawing a card can help you because you already have like units like Queel and Yoda that can also draw cards. So again, making Colossus, you know, more viable, you know, because with Colossus you draw 1 less card when you start the game. But with this one, you know, you have a 1/6, so it's pretty strong. Again, in Rey, you could buff them up to a 2/7 and up to a 3/8, and you can keep giving experience tokens. So this Watto character can become pretty annoying to stick around. So I can see how Watto can be an interesting little support character to give experience tokens or draw cards. Yeah, so Watto for 3-cost. I'm kind of liking this card, to be honest with you. I love the art too. Classic, what's it called? The Phantom Menace. Classic Phantom Menace artwork there. Love it. Next is Luthen Rael. Rael. My gosh. This is from the Andor series. So it's a 4-cost vigilance. He is a 4 attack, 5 defense rebel unit. Makes sense because he's one of the ones that started the rebellion, right? On attack, search the top 5 cards of your deck for an item upgrade, reveal it, and draw it. So very thematic to what he does in the show. He's an antiques type of dealer or seller, whatever. So if you could search for items like lightsabers or other weapons, that's pretty nice. It's cool that you can search for items, not just necessarily upgrades. So there's going to be items in this game that are maybe not, well, they might be upgrades, but maybe we're going to get cards that are just items. Who knows? I'm actually looking forward to a Chewbacca crossbow. I'm not sure if we're ever going to get a crossbow for Chewie. Maybe in this set, who knows? But yeah, but this one is it's a 4-cost. The only thing is it is pretty pricey. But yeah, I'm not sure if a 4/5 is necessarily okay for, I mean, for items. We'll see what kind of items come out in this set and see if it's worth searching for items. Who knows? We don't know yet. Next is Captain Enoch. It's a 3-cost command villainy. It attacks for 1, defense for 5. This is from the Ahsoka show. We have an Imperial Trooper. This unit gets +1 for each trooper unit in your discard pile. So it gets stronger. Gets stronger the more troopers are dead. Now for a 3-cost, you might not have a lot of troopers in your discard pile at that point, unless you're maybe running some droids, a droid deck maybe. But with Captain Enoch, he does get stronger, and he's a 5 defense, so maybe running this on a Tarkin deck would be interesting, or some kind of maybe Palpatine deck where you're able to kind of get rid of maybe one of your own units, droid units, get more troopers in your discard pile. He gets stronger, so who knows, potentially this could be a pretty strong card just because he has a defense for 5, and if you're running a trooper deck, this can get pretty strong, especially if you put him out maybe on round 4 or 5. He'll get pretty strong. So even if they attack this unit, it would, if you have troopers in your discard pile, you know, it would still defend for a lot. Getting this probably maybe on the new Third Sister might be interesting, just because he'll come hidden. You can come hidden and be ready to attack next round. You know, there's some synergy there maybe. Just thinking about options, right? So that's Captain Enoch. Then we have, I think this one we already revealed, the Scythe. This was, I think, part of the Maul Spotlight deck. It's a 4-cost aggression villainy ship, Imperial Vehicle Transport Inquisitor ship. On attack, you may give another Inquisitor unit +2 for this phase. So kind of that same synergy with Jump to Lightspeed with the First Order. You have First Order synergy. Here in this set, we're going to have Inquisitor synergy. It's a 3/5, attacks for 3, defense for 5. Next, we have this 1-cost event, as I have foreseen. It's a command villainy. Look at the top card of your deck. You may use the Force. If you do, play that card. It costs 4 less. So it's a good way, maybe with Old Thrawn. If you have a way to look at your deck and you know what's coming up, then maybe this could be a potential way to get those Force units out cheaper and faster. So who knows? It's a 1-cost event, so it's not too bad. Then we have a Qui-Gon Jinn ground unit. We have a leader unit already revealed in the Spotlight deck. This is a Qui-Gon Jinn unit. It's a 7-cost command heroism. Now this one is interesting. This is a legendary card. I think this might be the 2nd legendary card revealed. I have another one, but this one ambushes if you want for 7 and a defense for 5. When defeated, you may choose a non-leader ground unit. Its owner puts it on top or bottom of the deck. So if you need to get rid of a huge unit, Qui-Gon will be your guy. He comes in for 7. You know, if you want to ambush something for 7, you can't ECL him because he costs 7, but he only defends for 5, so his defense is fairly low. However, this when defeated ability is interesting because you can choose your opponent or you could choose yourself. Now, if you want to maybe save one of your big units or another unit that's on the field and he's about to be defeated, you could choose yourself and put that ground unit into your deck on the top or the bottom, and then bring them out next round. Or if you want to slow down your opponent, you could choose your opponent. Now they have to choose a non-leader ground unit and put it either on the bottom or top. Either way, it can kind of help both sides if you wanted. Slow him down and maybe save yourself. But this is a legendary Qui-Gon Jinn ground unit. Looking good. You put a lightsaber on this. I'm not sure what lightsabers are coming up in the new set, but you know, if you put a lightsaber on this, it can get pretty strong. It could be up to 10-8 with some lightsabers, yeah, potentially. So that's pretty strong. Next, we have another legendary card revealed. This was revealed on GameGenix social media pages. This is Grogu, a new Grogu unit. This is the prestige card of Grogu. This is Mysterious Child. It's a 3-cost heroism. It attacks for 1, defense for 6, so it's a little bit more stronger than the first Grogu, and it's a force unit. When you play this card, it comes in hidden, but his action's interesting. It's yeah, it could save you. It seems. So you heal up to 2 damage from a unit. If you do, deal that much damage to a unit. So heal yourself, damage your opponent. Wow, pretty nice. I'm liking this one a lot. This Grogu card. It's a little bit more. It costs 3, so the first Grogu I think costs 2. So this won't come out in first round. The first Grogu exhausted. This second Grogu heals and gives damage. So not bad. I like that one. Now this are the final reveals for the cards. Now we have a few more reveals for products from GameGenic, and one of the products for GameGenic that was revealed are these art sleeves, and we have a few more art sleeves, but this one was the Grogu art sleeve that also revealed the Grogu Legendary Prestige card. And yeah, typical same type of frame for the art sleeves, so you have more options for sleeves if you like sleeves. Then we have these sleeves, which are the new generic black sleeves with the Star Wars Unlimited kind of like design of the game. And then we have Maul and Qui-Gon, which would match your Spotlight decks if you want to sleeve up your Spotlight decks. And then we already saw the Grogu sleeves. Then we have GameGenic soft crates. 3 new soft crates. I'm sure there's going to be more. We have their generic black soft crate with the whole little sci-fi mechanical type of design. We have Darth Maul and Qui-Gon. So if you wanted to put your Spotlight decks in there, you could, you know, or if you just want to have a Maul Spotlight deck. And these are the backs of it. The theming is kind of like a reddish, purple, pink type of theme, I think, with those Spotlight decks, what it seems like. Then we have game mats revealed. These are some of the 5 game mats that were revealed. We have your generic black game mat, which I personally like. You got your Qui-Gon, your Maul. Then you have another play zone mat here. Let me just search up the names of these characters because I always forget, from the Ahsoka show. So in this play zone play mat, we have Baylan Skoll and Shin Hati. I'm actually kind of glad that they decided to put in the character who played, or the actor who played Baylan Skoll, Ray Stevenson, on this mat, just as an homage to that character. He did a great job portraying that character, and you know, now he's part of the lore of Star Wars Unlimited. So these are the 5 different playmats we have here, some options. Now this is my personal favorite. I think I'm gonna get this probably when it's released. I'll probably most likely pre-order this. So you get this playmat with the play zones. It's black on black with gray. You have that mechanical type of design. I like minimalist type of mats. However, I like the art on some of these mats, but for playing, I like simplistic, you know, type of mat where I can kind of see what's going on. Too much, if a mat's too busy for me, I just don't really like the appeal of having a busy mat. So this is the more my style. I like this mat a lot, so I'll definitely get this on day 1. And then also, as part of that playmat, you also could get the soft crate and the binder to match. So I can go all out and just get all this stuff, but most likely I'll just get this mat. And I think this mat comes with these sleeves, if I'm not mistaken. For some reason I understood that, but who knows. And then this is just more a little bit closer look of these 2 playmats here with the play zones. This one looks nice though. I like the artwork on the one with Baylan Skoll. That's nice. Then we have more albums or more binders. We have a Maul binder. We have your generic black binder. Then we have the same ones, just the back side with Qui-Gon on the back and that one. So pretty standard binders. Now, I think these binders, yeah, have the strap on them. So they're not the zip up type of binders, just the ones with the strap. And then this is something they posted on their Facebook, that you can get these accessories at the Galactic Championship. So if you're able to go to Vegas, you'll be able to get these at the event, which is nice. So if you wanted to pick up some of these cool things, you got the options to do it. So the next thing I want to share with you here, the final thing, is the it's like a preview, like a spoiler of some of the potential leaders and cards that might come in the new set. If you don't want none of these things revealed, you can just kind of skip forward to the next part of the video where I'll be opening up 6 packs of Spark of Rebellion. But if you don't care, let's just see some of the leaders for potential leaders for the new set. However, this list is already wrong, so we could just kind of take this, I don't want to say with a grain of salt. It might be mostly true, but some of the list is already not true. So let's just go here to the next slide. So this is what was polled on Reddit. So we have here some of the leaders that are potentially going to be released. We have Qui-Gon, which we already know. We already got Maul. We already saw Darth Revan. And we already saw Obi-Wan. Those are the ones that we have revealed. Now, potentially, we could have a Cal Kestis, a Kanan leader, a new Anakin leader. And this is the one that's wrong already. 2 new Inquisitors, no sisters. However, we just got revealed 3rd sister. So this is this part here is wrong. So who knows if we're going to get anything else that's correct in this list. Potentially, we can get Talzin, Ahsoka, a new Rey unit, a Kylo leader, a new Kylo leader, a Snoke leader, and a Kit Fisto leader. So who knows? Maybe these are some of the new leaders. But like I said, it's already wrong with the Inquisitors saying no sisters. We already got one, a 3rd sister. Other potential cards is a new Asajj, 6 new Inquisitors, 15 new Sabers. I could see that definitely. If we're going to get a Force heavy set, I could definitely see 15 Sabers. A new Anakin, 1 new Gungan. Could that be the Gungan leader or the Gungan king? I forgot what his name was. Could it be that? Ewoks. Potentially we get Ewoks. That would be interesting. We did hear from one of the live streams that this is there's like a subsection in this set other than Force is creatures. So maybe, you know, Ewok is a creature, so maybe we'll get a bunch of Ewoks. We could potentially do a creature deck. A new Ezra, Mara, a new Yoda, a Yaddle, and we already saw the new Grogu. And it says here 1 Vader base. I'm not sure what that means. A new Dooku. Yeah, so this is kind of interesting. I'm actually kind of very curious to see a new Ewok. The sabers, I really want to see the sabers. I liked one of my favorite saber was General's Blade. It's one of my favorite sabers. I like that one a lot, actually. I put that in my Obi-Wan deck. But yeah, this is potential spoilers for the new set, and we'll see what happens. You know, I don't think spoiler season is here yet. Things are getting revealed left and right. So, however, we're getting some pretty cool things. You know, on May the 4th, we got revealed Darth Revan, which is pretty cool. All right, so before we end the video, let's do what we typically do here. We're going to open up some Spark of Rebellion packs. I'm going to try to keep this as stable as possible. Got 6 packs. Because I know my camera waddles a lot, but I'm going to have to try to stabilize that somewhat. Anyways, let's see if we get any cool cards here. So we got Cassian, Hyperspace Dagobah Swamp. Right now also there's got a Hyperspace Restored Arc. We have a lot of what's called there's a sector qualifier that's happening in Europe right now. Really good live stream coverage of that event. I'll get you the name here of that YouTube channel, Delmico. Yeah, the YouTube channel is called Fanfinity. They were covering the sector qualifiers. Oh. Wow. Now that's what I'm talking about. Also one of my favorite upgrade lightsabers. A Hyperspace Foil Fallen Lightsaber. Oof, man, that looks really nice. Oh, Jesus. Cool. Okay, that just... Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one a lot. Nice. Cool. What was I saying? Fanfinity. Yes, they're covering the sector qualifiers in Lily. The finals already finished. However, their live coverage was amazing. Good production value, very entertaining. I recommend if you want to see the gameplay of at least the semifinals and the finals, do it. It's pretty entertaining. Got Han Solo. Let's go through our comments. Oh, hyperspace. Keep fighting. Man, got that hyperspace foil fallen lightsaber. That's so nice. Admiral Ozzo, and then we have a rare Jabba the Hutt, and then an uncommon foil entrenched. All right, we have a hyperspace Jin Urso, command center. I still have a few Spark of Rebellion packs. That's why I'm opening Spark, just because I want to get all the Force stuff available. We have a Galactic Ambition. I want to get all the Force cards, as many as I can available, you know, for the new set. Now we have a hyperspace foil fallen lightsaber. Nice. Okay, Leia Organa hyperspace. These are all commons. We got a hyperspace spec force soldier, maximum firepower, general tag, Zeb, protector, and we gotta have a rare Emperor's Royal Guard, and a common foil mission briefing. 2 more packs to open. Chewbacca, hyperspace Castro City. Got our commons. We have a hyperspace wilderness fighter. I like these cards that are like red, white. I mean, the card just looks so unique. The black backgrounds just make a hyperspace less impactful, in my opinion. TIE fighter. Got a Chewbacca, prepare for takeoff, power failure. And what do we have back here? I had no choice, rare. Okay. And then, oh, this is a nice one. Ooh, Spark of Rebellion foil. Great card. Last pack. Maybe we'll get a legendary, hopefully. We have a Iden Versio, rare leader. Echo base. No showcase, unfortunately. No hyperspace common. Here we go. We got a 5th brother. So we'll have Inquisitors that you can use with Reva, or you know, other Inquisitor stuff that's coming out. Take down Chewbacca again, and a rare Gideon Hask, and a rare foil Frontline Shuttle. Cool. No legendary, unfortunately, but the highlight, the hyperspace foil fallen lightsaber. Loving that card. Man, all right. Well, I'll end this video. I'll keep admiring this card here on my own. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate everybody watching to the end. And then we'll have more videos come out, more updates on products, more reveals. I appreciate everyone. Have a good day.